Welcome everyone to another episode of Starmade. Heck yeah! As promised, in today's episode we're gonna tend to the mothership, but first I want to show you, or properly show you, the results of the previous episode's work. We are almost done shaping the first stage of the planet. After that we can get really going, building some awesome stuff here. It has been a lot of work, but in my opinion it is definitely worth it. This planet is gonna be freaking hilarious. But other than that, let's not waste any more time, and we are gonna go to our mothership and expand on it. The first thing I wanted to install, considering this tower would be finished right now, of course it is broken up because of the work we have done in the previous episode, but nevertheless, one of the first things I want to do is to create a convenient way to get up to my spaceship. So what I have done is installed a gravity unit right there, and we will have to access it from this side, so let's also block it off right here. There we go. And the only thing we have to do, well, is put the gravity unit upside down. So if we click it, we will fall towards the sky, towards the mothership, directly through this thing here. There's another gravity unit, which is facing the same way as the one on the bottom. And if I click that, then the gravity is neutralized. And I have to see in which direction I'm facing. And I can conveniently go to my spaceship. Now, of course, with time we can make this even better by, for instance, if we activated the gravity unit on top of here, then we would switch the gravity around again, and then we could walk on a pathway which we simply could build up here. So, but for right now, I'm pretty happy with that solution. To get back down, the only thing I have to do is get close enough to some kind of structure that is connected to the bottom. There we go. And I can jump down again. And now I finally have a really convenient and cool way to get up and down. Now, looking over this disaster a little bit, I think what we should do in today's episode is at least make some kind of a cockpit right here, and maybe also conclude these cannons by giving them a hull structure that is kind of fitting the whole theme of the bug. Also, what I would like to do is to connect up the harvest arrays right here with the surface on the top. And also install more turrets. There's a lot of space for more of those turrets, and you can see they have already been active since they are pointing into another direction. But anyways, I'm gonna try to find a starting point and I'll check back on you. Right, so I think I've come up with a nice organic shape. I didn't have any Plex glass, at least I believe so. Maybe I do have some in the Plex storage. But I wanted it to be kind of roundish shape. You can see only half of it is done. I need to find a way to connect it up to the hull right here. It is hollow, thus providing some space for additional modules. And I just see that I forgot to close something off here. But there we go. And of course also the wedges are missing. For instance, this guy I would have to fill up with a gray hull wedge. Let's see if we can make it face the right way immediately. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Maybe we fill it up here too, but I am not having enough wedges. But I can get them from here. This is my working station, my working dock station, so I'm close enough to my shop to grab all the materials that I need at any given time. But nevertheless, let me wedge that up and finish it off, and I will show you the end results of the cockpit. There we go. I think the cockpit is finished for now. I smoothed out the edges, I connected it up to the whole structure. There's still a hole in here which I'll have to fix. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the design. It's all smoothed out. We cannot see whatever the hell is at the bottom at the moment. Maybe I have to install some lights. Inside we have plenty of room to install whatever the heck we want, which we are also gonna do in due time. If you didn't see it already, I also installed 2 more turrets. We're gonna install 2 of those turrets in the red version, so they nicely fit the theme of the red floor right there. And next up, we are gonna tend to those rockets. So we want to make a nice hole for them, some nice structures, so, you know, just like with everything, that we have some patterns going on and the whole mothership doesn't look too boring. Right, so what I like to do with my designs a lot of the time is simply build a very easy and boring hull. As you can see, it kind of doesn't add up with all the organicness that I have going on usually with the patterns. You can see all the patterns are somewhat alternated and not straight, so that's what we are gonna do now that we know what the basic shape is gonna be. Let's say we're gonna make this arrow shape with the ice crystals as well on the other side, and we're gonna fill up the rest with gray like that, so it gives a nice shape and pattern. And probably gonna do maybe a cross of some sorts, or what would that be? Yeah, some kind of cross right there. And now we could probably try to drag this over like this, and so on and so forth. You get the basic gist. This is a task that I usually like to do off camera because it, you know, there's a lot of trial and error usually in a combination with that. I have the same thing going on the bottom, and we will adjust the pattern here as well. I think I'm gonna go with, hold on, how is this supposed to be? Yeah, let's take this block, this one right here, and we're gonna draw the same arrow on this side as well. Yeah, not exactly what I wanted, but nevertheless we have a lot of space inside of here to install another thruster drive. That's exactly what we're gonna do inside of this turret thing. Well, so I think I'm done so far, at least the way I wanted to, with the provided materials that I have. I annoyingly enough have to organize myself some more shield blocks from a different shop than mine. I have totally run out. But other than that, I have placed quite a few arrays of thrusters and managed to get our thrust up at least plus 1000 or something like that. I also tried to decorate it a little bit, and I just realized that I will have to connect up the blue ones. Let's get rid of those guys and just try to connect it up. Of course, I also brought in some shields, as I already said, and also power modules, because that's one thing we definitely need in order to recharge our shields and just in general have our power production under control when all those weapons are firing and also when we take damage. But I feel pretty confident that this mothership is going to be a very destructive force. So next up, let's install the 2 turrets that are going to go right there. For that, we have to buy from my catalog. Where's this guy? Right here. We have to buy the Defender. Now let's see, I think it's probably Defender 2. Yeah, the red one. Great. Let's buy another one. Hopefully we are not gonna spam it. Buy Defender 2. No, we have spammed it by 2 seconds. There we go. And we have our 2 ships, so we can get out of the mothership and install the turrets. Well, I think it doesn't look too bad even from this perspective. We have now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turrets on my mothership, as well, you know, antimatter turrets, as well as 1 missile turret, and that is next to the manual weapons, which I also have Like we have the harvester, we have also a antimatter cannon and a lock-on missile which we can launch ourselves, but now we are also automatically protected with 6 turrets which are pretty efficient, so we can definitely take on a pirate fight, and I think we should exactly do that right now. Let's first check out our thrust. So I did have some problems the last time. Taking off and also accelerating. It seems to be a little bit better, but if we want to solve the problem completely, we will have to install even more thrusters. Because I think I have set the maximum speed to 200. But nevertheless, let's find ourselves a bunch of pirates and see how the automation of the turrets performs. So by accident I discovered how to make the most powerful reactor of all times, and it's just amazing. Oh, with this our enemies know that something is coming to them. Never mind. So I can target my own turret and create the most amazing effect of all times. But let's target this space station instead, and just for shits and giggles fire our weapons. Just, you know. Oh, I cannot hear anything. Maybe we're too far away from the sound emitters. But I'm feeling pretty confident to beat the pirates. I'm feeling less confident to actually find them, even though I do have a pirate space station very nearby my planet, if you didn't know. That's why I'm getting a lot of look at my reactor. Oh, that's just amazing. Let's watch this. Oh man, I love it. Oh, I found myself some pirates. Let's zoom out. Oh, no, everything is shooting already. Zoom out, I want to see it, Oh, are my shields okay? Yeah, my shields are okay. Come on. We're gonna, whoa, thrust backwards a little bit. My shields are still doing great. Turrets are shooting. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, one is overheating. One pirate is down. They're doing a great job! I can't believe it! And look at my shields, not a scratch! Oh my gosh, there's a pirate station! Oh jeez, I don't think that is the same station. Oh man, I didn't mean to get in a fight like this already! Come on, overheat! Okay, we're gonna target one ourselves. We're gonna... no! Don't target our turret! I cannot target guys from this perspective, unfortunately, but the fights are much cooler. Look at this! All the pirates are down! And the loot. I'm not gonna grab the loot yet, because we don't have a loot ship. We need a loot ship in order to grab the loot. Now, where was that station? Why isn't it on the navigation map anymore? That's crazy. Maybe we can take down a station even. That would be, like, a first. But I kind of lost it. Oh, it cannot be too far, and I guess some more pirates will spawn soon as long as I stay here. But that was quite incredible and awesome. So the next fight we're gonna actually have from the cockpit perspective, just so that we can interact with it, or with the guys ourselves, a little bit easier. Well guys, my turrets are just smashing them. There's no sense in me even participating in the battle because I am not agile enough. I cannot turn around quickly enough, and my turrets are doing a fabulous job. My shields are doing an even greater job. They don't even care that there's a battle going on, which is great. So I think we are... Look at this guy. Oh jeez, he's just drifting around there. I think soon we will take this mothership to a fight for a pirate station. I'm not gonna do it just yet because the mothership doesn't feel complete, and a few of you guys also suggested that we eventually will give the mothership to the pirates as well, to have some nice and fancy encounters going on. But I do not want to take down a pirate space station with an incomplete ship. What we have to do next on the mothership is, of course, a few hangar bays where we can place a few looting ships. So in case we are encountering some more pirates again, we can simply go into the looting ship, which are going to be agile enough in order to loot all the stuff quickly and efficiently. But there you go, there you have it. I'm pretty happy. So I think this is a good wrapping up point for this episode. I sure hope you enjoyed it. As usual, leave your suggestions and comments down below. Have a great time and hopefully catch you the next time. Bye bye.